Namaskar. The 9th point of the 16 points is the most important, is the most fundamental, and we have completed the physical realm. The 8 points before it was about physicality, and now we are moving towards the psychic and spiritual realms. And this point is called Sadhana. Sadhana means, it comes from the root verb sad, which means to complete. To complete. And sadhana is the process of completing myself. I want to become complete. I am incomplete and I want to complete myself. So this is practice, and this is also a spirit. I am living in the spirit of sadhana. My everyday I am trying to complete myself. I am trying to better myself. So this is the essence. Sadhana involves, practice-wise, first of all, we need to do meditation. This is the most fundamental. Meditation is the most important thing we do in our life. If by chance, before watching this video, you have not done meditation, I advise you to stop watching it right now and go to the basic course of meditation. Learn how to meditate and meditate. I think this will be the most important move, the most important decisions you have taken in your life. And this is not just my words, this is the words of those people who got convinced and who started to practice. Even if you start practicing meditation 5 minutes morning and evening, that 5 minutes is such an important touch of consciousness. It dilutes the entire mind. The mind is just like a lake, and there are many rivers entering that lake. I'm thinking about money, I'm thinking about job, I'm thinking about relationships, and there are so many thoughts. All those thoughts, they carry a certain vibrations, and if you analyze, you will understand that most of those thoughts, they are not very high. So the lake of the mind, my personality, is therefore not very high. Therefore, it is on the lower frequencies of the lower vibrations. But when you start doing sadhana, when you start doing meditation, you get that river, strong river, of the very pure energy. Even for the 5 minutes, if you are focusing on the idea of divine, on the idea of infinite, the mind will grow and you will receive a very beautiful subtle vibrations, and your emanation, your radiation from your body and mind will be beautiful, will be divine. So that is the most fundamental, to do meditation. Even if it is 5 minutes, 2 times a day, it is going to change the entire feeling, the entire perception of life, and your entire impact on the other people and on the world also. So regular meditation. Some people, they are satisfied with practicing what is there in the meditation steps and in our basic course. It's a good practice, it's a basic practice. Some people want to go further. They want to practice personal lessons of meditation. For the personal lessons, you need to personally meet a teacher of meditation and get it as your personal secret instructions. There are 6 lessons of the personal instructions, and you can receive them like every 6 months. You can get upgraded if you are doing properly. So within 3 years or 5 years, you can get all of the lessons of meditation and then practice them during your life. And meditation, all lessons of meditation, they are to be practiced 2 times a day. And for the monastic practitioners, for the people who follow the path of austerity, it is prescribed to practice meditation 4 times a day. So meditation is wonderful, but many people do not feel actually the juice in meditation. So if that is the case, one has to look into the principles of Yama and Niyama. Yama and Niyama is the supportive base of the meditation. It creates a certain mindset, and with that mindset the person becomes capable of a very strong flow in meditation. Even you meditate and you don't feel anything, it is still good. The meditation is an exercise. You pump the muscle and the muscle will grow. You do meditation, your intuitional, your spiritual muscles will grow. But to feel the flow, to feel the joy within when you meditate, you need a supportive base. You need to create a very proper mindset of the practitioner of meditation. And that mindset is not only for meditation, it brings all-around success in life. In the work, in the jobs, in the career, in the relationships. It seems hard in the beginning, but as you proceed with those practices, you become successful. You get all-around success. Those are very important principles. There is a playlist. It is called Principles of Harmonious Life, and I'm talking there about Yama and Niyama principles. Those are sadhanas. They are not just rules of behavior. We should not treat them as a static rules of behavior. They are very dynamic. You're constantly improving, and they are practices. You're practicing cleanliness, for example, and you're striving to become cleaner and cleaner. You're practicing the contentedness, and you're striving to become happier and happier. You're practicing non-harmfulness, and you're striving to become friendlier and friendlier and friendlier. And as you try, as you move towards the ideal, you become more and more just like that ideal. And you are transforming, you are remolding your personality. And that is Yama Niyama. And that is the basis for meditation. If you follow the Yama Niyama, you will be able to continue with the meditation practice. If not following, there is a danger at any moment to lose inspiration and to discontinue with the practice of meditation, which is the most sad thing in life. Because that meditation gives the dynamism, gives this firing, striving spirit. I'm moving ahead, and I'm happy because I'm expanding my consciousness, and I'm feeling that today I'm not the same man as I used to be yesterday. So that is important. And then also the physiological, biological basis of meditation is our body. So the body needs to be taken care of. And the exercises of yoga, which are called asanas, are required to maintain the proper shape of the body. Let's say a person wants truly, sincerely, wants to live righteous life, moral life. But the crude instincts, crude ideations constantly disturbs him and pull him away from spirituality. And that is because the certain glands in the body, they are tuned in this way. But by applying the squeezing, the stretching, the twisting of the glands and the nerves through asanas, through asana practices, we rearrange the secretion of the hormones within the body, and suddenly your entire personality changes. You feel differently, you desire differently, you live differently, you perceive everything differently. And it is a very good physiological basis for sadhana. That is another portion of sadhana. So you need to meditate twice a day. You need to follow Yama Niyama principles. And you need to do asanas. It is good if you can do twice a day. If you are very busy, then at least once a day. And sometimes the beginners, they do, and they do very long. I say, what are you doing there? Why are you doing asanas for 1.5 hours? Okay, if you have got all the time in your life, then you can do. But otherwise you can do just within 15 minutes, you can do several basic important asanas. And you're done. And your body receives the natural nurturing, and you are good to do sadhana. So if you have time, then you can do 1.5 hours. But if you don't have time, just spend 15 minutes by doing the exercises, and it will be good. And you will feel the entire day, and entire actually health improves very much due to the practice of asanas. Then, actually it is all mentioned in Yama Niyama, but there is another particular emphasis given to 3 niyamas, which are very important. One is sarvatmak shaocha, the cleanliness. Improve the cleanliness of the body, clothes, inner body, means our organs, and the mind. Maintain the cleanliness, improve it. Then there is this tapah. Tapah means service and sacrifice. I accept hardship in my life to climb upwards. I accept hardship to progress in meditation. And that is the principle of my life. And I accept hardships to help others. That is, the spiritual practitioner is also actually, he's just like other people. So instinct is there. The instinct is to look for the comfort. But the ideology of the person is to evolve. So if I need to give up the comfort for the evolution, I do that. So that is the spirit of tapa, the spirit of sacrifice. And then also svadhyaya. Svadhyaya is to read spiritual books, or just like you are watching the videos, it is one sort of svadhyaya also. So that comprises the discipline of sadhana. And sadhana is not only the practices, sadhana is the spirit that I have come here to progress from one point to another. When I die, I want to be a better human being. I want to evolve. And I want to also give my shoulders so that the new generation will stand upon my shoulders and become even better. So that is the portion of the collective sadhana of humanity. Nothing comes without sadhana. The humanity is where it is now due to sadhana. Sadhana means effort to complete oneself, to become better. So we are striving to become better on the collective level. We have abolished slavery. We have grown economically. We have invented so many technologies. Those were the part of sadhana, but more physical sadhana, not yet spiritual sadhana. And individual life, we are also improving ourselves. We are growing physically, mentally, spiritually. And that is the most important principle. And it is the most important point in the 16 points. Thank you. Namaskar.